talk drama from screen to real life. The spicier the better. Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love. Hello, it's your girl, what's the tea? Let's talk about it.
Hello. It's your girl, what's the tea? And we about to talk about it. Y'all like that? I can't sing though, but y'all like that? We about to talk about it. Yes. Hello, teologists. And it is time for tea call. It is time to talk about the tea. We got a new show to add. I'm excited. We got a new show to add today. And yeah, so we finna shake up some stuff. And so I'm excited to see everyone, all the people that will be reviewing later. Thank you for your support. And Girl, What's the Tea is here every Sunday. Gonna change the time. At first it was noon or 1 o'clock, but now I'm gonna change it to 4. Yeah, because the girl just don't be ready on time. Then I'm gonna try to go and find a church because I already be dressed. But so I think that's what I'm gonna start doing early. Thank you, Jiggy. Thank you. So before we get into all the shenanigans today. Last Sunday was a show. If you missed it, go to my YouTube channel and you can find it there. And baby, yes, we had some things to talk about that was going on in the SIP. I got so much tea. So we're gonna do our housekeeping. And then we're going to get on this started because we have a lot to talk about and we don't have a lot of time to do it because, your girl do have a life. Okay. Hi, Chris. What's the tea? I'm going to give you all the tea today. Before we get started, though, let's just get into some housekeeping. Okay, that went real fast. You know why? Because it's my opinion. Some is alleged, some is facts. As I told you guys last Sunday, when it's facts, I'm gonna scream out facts. Actually, I'm gonna get me a I'm gonna give me a sound effect that say facts. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so that's what that was that went past real fast for y'all. Entertainment purposes only. That's how we do it here. Just straight entertainment purposes only. So we're going to get on started. Before we get on started, here's a little bit to let you know how it goes down over here. And Girl, What's the tea?
Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love. Hello, it's your girl, what's the tea? Let's talk about it.
All right, so now let's talk about it. Now, to do my respect for all the ladies that enjoy a good old brunch and a good old tea, as you see every Sunday, we are celebrating the tea and the brunches. All right, so this is why I'm dressed this way. Anybody that would like to join and come and show us your nice fascinators and your gloves, feel free to come. Put it in the chat. I'll send you a private link to your IG or whatever you want me to send it. And you can come on and spread the tea with me. I do welcome, but you have to be dressed for the occasion. Okay. So, hey, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. That's my joint. Okay. So, today we're going to start it off with Love Marriage Huntsville. It wasn't giving, but then I can't really say it wasn't giving because it did hit a lot of points um about family, right? We did get a lot of family stuff on Huntsville last night. Okay. So we talked about Monster and Martell. So that was the key of the night about Martell and Little Monster and Maurice. Okay. So Maurice got some heat. So we're gonna talk about that. Um I didn't like Maurice on this episode. Maurice used to be a fan of mine. I don't know if anyone else drop in the comments what you think, but hmm. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Jiggy. Yes, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys, I have to get my guy to change this for me. So right here, just before we get started, um, my IG is not AKA Girl What's the Tea anymore. It's just Girl What's the Tea with the underscore at the bottom, right? So just so you guys to remember that. I actually have a banner, so I'll just roll that banner today to cover that bottom. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right. So people won't be confused, and then I'll get my guy to switch that up. So, like I was stating, Mr. Maurice, not Mauricing. He just being extra. Yeah, he's not. Yeah. I agree, Jig. He is definitely not my reason for me. He's not my reason for me. He's doing too much. So the show starts off with how did the show start off? I can't even remember. Because it was just about the same stuff over and over again. But anyway, I'm just going to tell y'all what I want to talk about because I want to spend a lot of time on it. So let's talk about Martell first. And then we're going to talk about Maurice because that's basically what was back and forth. Okay. So, okay. Kimmi and Maurice pulls a date night. That's where we're going to start. Kimmi and Maurice pulls a date night. The Scots show up. I think I have some footage that may remind me. So let's move. Let's see what's next. Because I think I got something. Okay. This is where I wanted to start. Yeah, I be having a brain fort like Stormi is where I wanted to start. I forgot Stormi did give some family vibes as well as Stormi. This is where we stopped off and we started back with Stormi and her family and all of the mess. All right. So I think Stormi is such a sweet girl. And her family has just put her in the middle. And I just want to say a couple of things about this. You can't hire family. Sorry, but you can't. You can't. Okay. You can give family a nice hunk of change and say, hey, this is for you. I built something. It turned out amazing. You supported me on my journey. You supported me on my journey. For my appreciation, this is what I want to do. And this is a gift from me to you. Okay? And I'm giving you this. Take and do as you please. I personally, this is me as if I was Stormi. Me, who is Junior to Storm? Junior is Stormi's cousin, brother. You know, somebody you grew up with because you don't have any siblings. Cousin, brother. I got like 6 brother cousins. I had siblings, but I was like maybe like the only really girl in the group, and it was just a lot of boys. All right, so all of my cousins I call my brothers. I do have an older brother, but she don't have any siblings at all, right? So, so she calls Junior her brother because her Aunt Lisa helped her mom raise her as well. All right. So that's kind of like the backstory of kind of what they gave us about the relationship. And apparently they're in Atlanta with her because Junior worked with her. And apparently Aunt Lisa must do some things too because Aunt Lisa is there as well. And Aunt Lisa looks at Stormi looks at Aunt Lisa as her second mom, and Aunt Lisa looks at Stormi as her child because she was born before Junior. She's older. So therefore, she brought her cousin in. He went to jail. He got out, got into some trouble. She brought him in, helped him out. But Junior didn't want to do no work. I get it. I understand. Now, this has made a rift in between the family. And apparently this has been going on with the sisters. Now, one thing Stormi husband did say is that your mom doesn't want you to give anybody any more attention. Only you and her. He's making it seem like that's the biggest issue is the mom doesn't want to share Stormi with anyone else. But Stormi is real close because look at her mom. Her mom is very dominating. So I'm sure she had to have somebody have a go-to person. You know, which is how Lisa, we all have a go-to person. If we are mama girls, because Stormi is a mama's girl. She's the only child. So, but your mom can get on your nerves just like Stormi probably can get on her mom nerves, and I'm sure her mom has a go-to person, right? So that's just what it is, and now it's just a big mess because Stormi mama has aired our information to the world that I'm sure Aunt Lisa was very upset about, which she should. But in the same sense, Stormi's mother, Miss Betty, and Lisa need to get out of Stormi and Junior's business because that was business. At the end of the day, that young lady had to look out for her business. Okay? That's just what it is. Okay? She had to look out her business. Out for her business. And the sisters need to get it together because you don't get but one family. Okay? People are dying every day. Every single day. And then next thing you know, I didn't get to say I was sorry. I love you. I did. Give me my flowers while I'm alive. So y'all don't have time for that. Hey, Lisa, Miss Betty, y'all cut that out. Quit making Stormi feel like she's to blame for this. Quit making her. What she's doing in her life right now is amazing. She needs to be able to appreciate that with all the family drama, and she feeling like she owes somebody something. That's not right that y'all doing that to her. That is not right at all. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop that. All right, so let's see what else we have to. Let's see what else I had. All right, let's get to Martell. Martell. First episode that he actually made some damn sense. Oh, I forgot. I can't curse. One of my viewers has sent a message to me and say, you curse too much. I don't really think I do a lot of cursing. I say the word shits a lot. And I might say damn, maybe. I don't know. But I definitely want to apologize, whoever, ma'am. Okay. And I'm going to try to refrain from doing. I'm going to get me a bleep. I'm going to get me a bleeper. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my sound. I have this thing here called the Stream Deck that I have not activated as of yet. I'm going to make it my business before the end of before I'm taking off next Sunday. But before I come back, the next Sunday, I'm gonna make it my business to have that activated. And every time I want to curse, I'm going to get me a bleep, boop, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boop myself, okay? Because I don't want people to be thinking that I have a filthy mouth. Because my baby be saying language, mama, language. It actually StreamYard has a built-in thing where you can put sound effects. So I'm gonna do it like that's not a bloop. But anyway, y'all get the point. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a blooper. So Martell made some sense this week. Okay, he made some sense. So Martell's talking with his counselor. I'm excited that he is. I'm excited that his counselor he's going to counseling. Okay, I'm excited about that. So now he's telling his counselor that he's realizing that he's overwhelmed with some of the things that is going on. His mom, he got to do so much to get his mom to help him out with the kids. He got to get babysitters, and then he's just overwhelmed. He's trying to live this celebrity lifestyle. He's doing all these things, but he forgot he's a single parent now. Hey, welcome to single parent land. Welcome to mommy land. Because that's what we do all the time. If you did not know, now you know. That's what moms, not even single moms that have husbands that have demanding careers or jobs, men that just feel like women should just be doing all that stuff by themselves because they shouldn't do it. That's what you're facing now. Because we can't stop mommy, but men they immediately stop daddying whenever they feel like it. But we can't. Mamas don't stop. And you got some single fathers that can't stop daddying because moms have stopped momming. It's not so many. That's rare. You have a handful of women that stop momming, but it does go on both ends. It does go on both ends. I'm gonna say that. It happens on both ends. So that's what's happening. That's why you're overwhelmed. Because you can't stop daddying when it's your time. And all of these trips and all of these celebrity lifestyle moves that you're making, you have to understand you not only have four kids, four babies. And your mama is gonna tell you just like everybody else mama tell them. I ain't had them kids. I got a life too. Because I know your mama told you that. Your mama tell you that all the time. I'm for sure. Your mama is just like everybody other mama in the South. She don't play. She just, but that's not my problem, Martell. I had bingo today. I'm having bridge. I'm doing bridge with my girlfriends. I didn't know. I didn't plan to keep your kids today, Martell. You need to call the babysitter. I'm not doing that. See, you was with Melanie. I didn't have this problem. See what I'm saying? Oh yeah, his mama tell you. His mama might not say that on camera, but she's giving him the business. She does because she liked it, Melanie, and she liked that relationship. So she gives him the business. So yes, Martell, I'm sorry that you're overwhelmed, but welcome to Daddy Land. Okay? Don't feel sorry, but I'm sorry that you feel sorry. So he's going to counseling. He's getting help. I'm here for it. I like it. All right. So now, let's see what else Martell had to do. I think I'm talking about that a little later. Let me see what my slide tells me. Okay, so I'm going to come back to Martell and his brother. So now we're going to talk about the Scotts. So the Scotts have their date night. Okay. So Kimmi and Maurice, and of course Latrice and Marcel comes late. Like, why these people? Oh, wait, they never on time. They just come. I think they do it for the camera. I can see them at home saying, "We just gotta be fashionably late for the camera." Y'all stop it. Nobody got time to be waiting for y'all. We want to see other episodes. We want to see other scenes. not episodes, but scenes. Okay, let's come on. Let's come on to and get it popping because you're just late. And I don't know why I'm talking, y'all, because I'm late all the time too. So I'm working on that. But yeah, they always late. So now they come in and they're making they're painting and they're painting the glass. And so here's Nosy, Letitia, always coming in talking about what y'all talking about. Well, they're talking about Monster, and they're talking about Maurice not daddying up and throwing all this on Kimmi. Well, and I don't understand the reason. You wanted Monster to come live with you guys. This lady has went through something so horrible in her life. Okay? She's raised her child. She's tired. Now I understand. She know that she was what she was coming into when she married you and knowing you had a child that was still a teenager. I know that she knows that. And I know that she's up for it. But you got to do what you need to do. Hey, Jay, you got to do what you need to do as a father. You said that you wanted Monster to come live. See, this is why I don't understand about these men that holler about, oh, when he gets a certain age, he needs to come stay with daddy. But when daddy has a wife, he's really just coming staying with his stepmama. Because the stepmama is still doing the same thing that the mama was doing. So now you done tore this child away from his mama, and it's clear that he misses his mother. For him to go over there with Kimmi, for Kimmi to be mama all over again, and her son is grown. Kimmi, she ready to be a grandma at this point. And you gonna tell her, well, I just want you to do. You ain't gotta wait for me. No, you said to this lady, I want him to come here so I can teach him how to be a man. That's what you said. Okay? Yes, he sure did say it. Yes, raising junior. He said it, Jay. He said, I want you to come here so he can teach him how to be a man. Kimmi is saying that you're not doing anything. And she is the one that's doing all the work. If that's the case, then Monster needs to go back home to his mama so he can get that love and that hugs and that stuff that he wants and needs if you're not going to give it to him. Now, I understand. You saying that he says, okay, we're gonna come back to that. So let's talk about this. Okay, so now we're talking about the date night. So the date night goes left because Maurice is again blaming Kimmi for Monster not doing what he needs to do. Now Marceau is stepping up and saying, hey, you got to be present too, because you're not. The last time you had a parent meeting, you left her with the parents, but you're the dad. That wasn't right. So that just conversation just didn't go well with Kimmi. Didn't sit well with me. Didn't sit well with the other Scots, and I think it was unnecessary, the things that he says and does. Okay, he's very dismissive of Kimmi and what she has going on in her life. Also, that she wants him to play the role of the father with the mother. And I am the stepmother. That means that I come in when needed. I'm making sure that he's safe. I'm making sure that I still give him that motherly attention, but he has a wonderful mom that you and her need to do those things. Because you guys know, as soon as that little boy get mad with Kimmi, he gonna go around and tell his mama. And guess what? His mama is gonna choose his side. Come on, this is real life. Reality versus real life. Y'all already know all the time. When you come here, that's what we're getting. We're not getting the bull. The reality versus real life. What happens in real life when the stepmom or the stepdad busts in, gets mad, get the kid mad? They gonna go who they gonna go call? They gonna go call a parent that's at the other house. And then what's gonna happen? Then that parent gonna call the parent that's in this house, and then that's gonna start the rift with these two. So she plays it safe and she tells him, hey, you need to step in because this was your idea. And this is your kid and her kid, and she wants to be really, really involved, which I'm okay with that because she's a great mom. Yes, he's gonna run to his mom. Exactly. He is. So I you know how many times that my son used to call me when he used to be at the weekends at his dad's house. Come get me, mama. Come get me. Come get me, mama. Come get me. I don't know what he thinking. I don't got time for this, mom. How many times I'd have to go through that? How many times I gotta get on the phone, call him, like, what's going on? Why he calling me? That's so draining. Oh my God. That's so draining. And I'm sure she has been through enough. She don't want all of that. She don't have to tell him to wash dishes and then he don't do it. She don't want to tell him to go and mow the yard and he don't want to do it when he got a whole daddy there. Because that was the reason why the daddy brought him there, to teach him these things. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We're going to talk about him some more because he was just a mess. He was a mess yesterday. He was a mess. So we're going to talk about him a little bit more. All right. So now let's go back to Martell. We're going to do switch washing. Martell invites his cute brother, nice looking man, and he wants to talk to him about the things he's doing in life. After meeting with the counselor just like, okay, get back into your family. You know, let's reach. Let's go and reach out. So he reached out to his brother. His brother come in automatically. Teach me. I'm ready. I got a wife. I'm ready. I'm not in these streets no more. I'm trying not to get back in these streets, and I'm willing and ready for you to teach me. So I hope you take your brother along on the journey with you, and don't just do it for TV, sir. Okay? We want you to do that. So Martell said something that showed me that he is very, 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 very devastated on what he did with his marriage. And I appreciate him for doing that. I think I got the clip.
My thing is always try to satisfy each other. You know what I'm saying? Satisfying your mate is it.
That's the goal.
You know, I'm hoping that my little brother can learn from my mistakes. I mean, it's good to have a wife, you know, someone to keep you focused and grounded in business and life itself. Having a good wife can help you become a better man.
Now, and he's correct. He is correct. I appreciated him for doing that. I appreciate him for saying that. I appreciate him for being honest with his brother and not trying to make it seem like that he never did anything wrong, because you did everything wrong and you messed up your good marriage and your wife had your back. You did not pass your test. Your wife had your back. Your wife helped you grow that business. We see you're not really that smart in a lot of things. So yes, she made you a better man and you know it. And now you're standing alone and you're just frustrated and falling apart. Coleslaw can't make you no better man because she needs to find out how to be a woman. You probably should have stayed over there with Sheree, because Sheree is willing to make somebody a better man. She just want a man, but she want a good one. And I'm not saying that Sheree might have been good for him. She might have been good for him. That other young lady that he's cooking in the kitchen with, whoever they say she is, she might be good for him. But he definitely has to have a woman to carry him. Martell is not a man to stand by himself. He needs a woman. And a lot of you men that are out here wandering around in the wilderness that had failed relationships, know you need a woman. Get yourself together, go to counseling so you can make yourself available for some of these single women out here, because there's a lot of single women out here. But the reason why we single is because we don't have men that are mentally ready to be able to come in and be the man that we need for them to be, in order for us to be the submissive woman that we supposed to be. Get that? I'm going to say that for the podcast, though, because see, y'all not ready for that. Okay. Let's just keep with the show. Now, we got to go back to Maurice and Kimmi. So they had a conversation. Monster Mama come over. Maurice always throwing jabs at Kimmi when Monster Mama around. I don't like that. What y'all think about that? Somebody put in the comments. How you feeling about Maurice and the things that he says when Kaya is around to Kimmi? I don't like it. I don't like it. He wants Kimmi to be all involved in him and his ex-wife's business. Why? Why? She's giving you enough. What more do you want her to do? What more do you want her to do? So Kaya's just like, okay, I can look at my child and tell he's not happy. So instead of her, I'm sure behind the scenes that she has told Maurice maybe he needs to come back home. I'm sure. Okay. So now she's just like, well, maybe I'll come a little bit more. I'll come a little bit more. But I'm sure the conversation was maybe he needs to come home. His grades are not good. He's not listening to Kimmi, and he don't even talk to Maurice. The child is very unhappy. Now, he is a teenager, and these teenagers these days are very soft. They're not like us. They're not like us, the way we grew up. They're not. They don't have thick skins. I know. I have kids. Okay? My 9-year-old wasn't like my other 9-year-old when he was 9. Okay? They cry. And the world is coming to an end every day. Whatever their friends tell them, they believe. It's just a lot of mess. The TV has messed up everybody, all the kids. Everything every time they turn on TV, we see every and anything. So I get it. And the daddy needs to step up if he wants to continue the child to live with him. He needs to do his part. He needs to stand for what the reason why the child is not with the mom. Quit saying that your kids need to come and be with your dad to become a man when you're not even manning him. Stop that. Y'all stop that. Y'all be fronting. Y'all men be fronting about that. Oh, he ain't stay with me because I need to teach him how to man, and y'all ain't nowhere to be found. Child don't even know what y'all look like. He see y'all coming and going. When did you start manning him? What did you teach him today? What? All right. Someone says, Essence Tender One says she takes it to have a man. He doesn't care about Kimmi. She's serving a purpose. Kiuwha needs to take her son home before Maurice destroys himself. Come to self-esteem. I totally agree. He is not doing what he said he was going to do. Time up, buddy. Send my baby home. Let me do everything for him. Kimmi said he didn't know how to wash clothes. She taught him. Kimmy's everything that she said that he didn't know how to do, she taught him. Kiuwha was honest. I did do everything for him. That's her baby. That's her only child. She did everything for him. So he come over here. Kimmi knows how it is to raise a young man because she has an only child, which is a boy. And it seems like that gentleman is a very awesome kid. So it's no doubt that Kimmi can't do the job. But did Kimmi sign up to do the job? No, she did not. She signed up to marry the husband and be the stepmama. And the husband decided that he was going to do the job because he wanted him to be raised as a man. Now, we did not know how long Kimmi was married to her other husband and how long did she raise her son by herself. So she did an awesome job because we don't know how. I got to go back and do some research and see how long it was before she married him. Before how long was she a single parent? I have a 22-year-old and that's an awesome kid. Okay, my late husband did not come into my life until my child was 13. So I had did all the work. Okay, because this is we're just gonna leave that where it is. Me and my support system did the work. All right, and he's an awesome kid. Now, when my husband came on at 13, we were parenting together because his dad decided he wanted to be daddy at the time. And we let him. It was a struggle, but we all did it together. I didn't push all of that. Whatever my husband wanted to do, he did. But I didn't push him to do it. You know, this means he pushing Kimmi to do things because he's absent. He needs to stop. It's not fair. It's definitely not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I totally agree. Totally agree. Now let's keep it moving.
Are you?
All right. Before I play this, now this is what I want to say about this. I am so tired of this man talking about this lady need to have sex with him. Now, I definitely get that that's her husband. I get it. And yes, he is required to be pleased and pleasured, like our husbands are. Who's calling me? All right. So now, why is this such a big issue? Tell me. Why? Why we gotta keep talking about this? Now, let's just listen to what he said.
That much of a sexual person to where, despite what she's going through right now, you still feel like there's a happy medium in terms of her pleasuring you?
There's a difference between wants and needs, all right? And I'm a person who actually needs sex, not a person who wants sex. Now, at times I want it, but I actually need it. Life throws us curveballs like what we're going through right now. What Kimmi is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, fakes it all for me. Because at that moment, it's something that she completely didn't desire. All right. So I look at it as her standing by me while I'm standing by her. As difficult as it may seem, we should all feel that we would be better people and say, oh, no, I don't want or need sex for however long it takes for you to recover. But we then live in reality where that's not true.
I want to ask you this. So when you say you need sex, not want it, you need it. Obviously, there's things we need. We need oxygen. We need water. There's certain things we need in order to be able to live a healthy life. Why do you need sex?
I need sex like Carlos needs mess.
That's all I gotta say. My face. My face. So, if she don't give him sex, then what? If she's hurting, or she's too exhausted, if she's too tired because she has just went through risking her whole life was on the line. She could have died in any second. She's dealing with a terminal disease. And you must have it. What happens if you don't get it? That's the question. And us learning Kimmi, everybody, the fans, everybody that's a fan of Kimmi, because I think Kimmi is one of the only reality women stars, because I can say, because they have a ongoing, so they're stars. Our reality show people are not stars; they're just reality people. But the Love and Marriage Huntsville people, I can consider them as reality stars. They're just like the Housewives, the reality stars. That is loved all over. She is that person. Now, we can sit here and say, well, dude, really? Like, I know that she probably went back and looked to say, did you actually just say, did you went on the show with Carlos and you said that, Maurice? Like, I know that they not, like, she not happy with him for that. I know she not, because I wouldn't be. What you need for me to do is try to live and survive. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for my life. And you talking about, I have a job to do, because let me tell you, this is what pissed me off with this man. He said, like I stand by her, she stand by me. So she got to pay me back for standing by her. And I want sex. That's my payback for me to stand beside you, which we've said this We've all said this, all the bloggers, everyone that has been on the panel with me, we've all agreed on the same thing. Let's see what Jay says. Jay says, right, she's handling a major illness and he's thinking about his 5 minutes performance because he definitely looks like a 5-minute brother. Yeah, I can agree. He said that he has to have it just like Carlos has to have mess. Well, that means all day long because Carlos is messy all day long. That's his life. He wake up with mess. He go sleep with mess. He just mess. He probably has the little mess things in his head, like thinking of, he got it. He's a producer. He making shows, make millions. So yeah, he got to. So that's, if you comparing you having sex to Carlos mess, then that means that you got to have it all the time. And so I want to know, while she was sick, what were you doing? Like how quick did you expect for her? And then he said she was knowing she's faking it, knowing she doesn't want it. How do you know that she's doing all of that? Like, he was just really talking out of his butt. He was just really, really talking out of his butt. Like, I'm over him. You get an L for me. You done. Like, I ain't never been a fan of your brothers, but now the Scotts boys all together, and then we already know about the other one. So y'all just psh. Miss Monica giving you a psh. Girl, what's the tea? Is definitely giving you two psh. Yeah, we're not feeling it. So we're moving right along. Okay, we're moving right along from we can just say that Love and Marriage Huntsville was all about family. I'm glad that we're actually getting to see a little bit about family. I'm thinking they're running out of storylines a little bit, so they're trying to bring it back around because of so much drama. Mel don't seem like she has the time. I do want to see Kiki more. I'm interested in Stormi, right? Stormi is good for the TV at the moment. Where's Tiffany and Lou and the baby? Like, I'm trying to see what y'all can give us. Like, we're in episode 12. Like, I want to know what else are we getting? Bring us some more. All right, we're here for some more. All right, so let's get on down a little bit further from Huntsville. Come on back down south a little bit. Let's get into the all righty. So here we are, back in the SIP. I'm gonna put my Tamara Marie voice on. You know, she the radio girl. Back in the SIP, we're going to start it off with the end of the fight. And this was the fight that happened at Latrice's wig launching. Okay. And so they tricked us. They did not let us see the fight. I do have footage. So before we get into it, let's just run the film.
Jay's ex-wife, she's getting loud and trying to draw commotion. For the next thing I know, drink in my face. And after that, I don't know who broke it up. All I know, I was like, oh my goodness, I got my pretty ass outfit messed up.
It appears that a glass has broken in Gucci's hand, or maybe she was blocking the glass that Selena threw at her. But it is cut, and the cut is deep.
Okay. Now. Okay. That's my TikTok, y'all. Y'all can get on over there to TikTok right now and get me on to that 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on the TikTok. Okay. So now they didn't let us see the wigs falling. They didn't let us see the glass thrown. They cut that out. They just brought us up to what's happening, I do remember on the preview that Aikisha was just like, cut the camera. Now, I do know how Mississippi women are because, of course, I am a Southern Belle. And Mississippi women, it's just certain things everybody don't need to see. Okay. And so when Aikisha said, cut the camera, I'm telling you, they had a meeting with production and they probably told them they better not show that Selena wig falling off. They better not show that cut. They better not. So I'm sure that was a big thing with them on how that was going to get edited. They did say so. They probably were scared and didn't know what was going to actually be shown, but I'm sure they voiced their opinion. And so we didn't get to see that. We only just got to saw the like tussle. But I did get to see that Selena lace was showing. So that means that her hair got ripped. Okay. I didn't see Sogucci wig messed up, but Sogucci did get cut with the glass. Now Selena did hit her. But they said that Sogucci threw her purse down and her shoes and like she was gonna bow at her, and Selena hit her first before she bowed back at her. Now, Messy Annie Carlos is on Twitter talking about whose side you on. We're gonna get back to that at the end. But what you guys think? How you guys feeling now? Because it's really messy. And I don't like that it's so messy. I don't like that it has gotten to this point. So we're gonna come back to it, talk about it a little bit more in a minute. Let's see what else we got.
Transpired, the whole thing with the realtor and the whole thing with Selena, and it's too much. I don't even know if we can come back from that. I always want to be cordial because we're business women at the end of the day. And I'm not about to be out here fighting anybody.
I've been friends with Selena for years. So Gucci, we're building, she's definitely come to events and been supportive. So Gucci's the same one who said my butt was fake, okay? Let's start there. She could have gave that title to the rightful owner.
The rightful owner.
So we're building, So, but you never want to see anybody hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just keep it right there. Tamara, we didn't need all that. All right, so I've been taking up for you all week. Now here you go, throwing shade when you should be trying to help fix something. Now, you're right, Jay. Carlos was messy for that part. He's being really messy for that. He was messy for that post. I didn't like that. So now this episode, this scene right here is when Latrice is talking to Tamara because she was just like, this was her event. They messed it up and still throwing the shade back at Gucci. Okay, so at this point, everybody's saying, well, why is it Latrice's fault? Why is it? Because people have been in over each events that some people don't like. And so why is it her fault? Every time that someone brings an unwanted guest to an event, we always say it's their fault. When Marie brought, or was it Latasha or Marie, one of them brought that young lady, the decorator, to Tamara's event, we blame them. So we always do that. So people stop acting like we don't do that. Go back and look at the other episodes when other unwanted guests were there. Who do we blame? When we watch any reality show, when someone brings an unwanted guest, we blame the person that brings the guest. Okay? Facts. This is not alleged. This is facts. We blame them. So yes, we're going to blame her. Even though we know that they was just at the baby shower. But that was something that they shared because that is her stepdaughter and her grandbaby. So yes, she went with her husband, which she should have went. But this event was a Belle's event that you guys know that production put together for you, Latrice. And you are mad with Gucci. So now all of a sudden, we see Selena on the show. So much. Make me understand how it doesn't look like that you are being messy. I'm just saying. Make it make sense to me. It looks like you're being messy. I'm not saying that you're being messy. I'm just saying that that's the way it looks. Okay? Someone needs a storyline. Who has to have a storyline? Someone had to build a storyline. The only thing about it is, why did you choose this storyline to break up a home, blended home with older kids, with a couple that has been married for years? That's what I don't get. Why would you pick Sogucci and JJ to make this storyline? To draw all this confusion in their family. I'm sure that wasn't like a horror. I'm sure that blended family already has drama from the past. Now it's caking it all back up again. Like y'all baking it up again. Like it was flat. Now y'all want to go back and rebake the cake so it can rise again. Why? So now the kids are grown. So now they have a voice. So now they're grown women. So now it's becoming disrespectful because they're going to protect their mom. Okay. The mama didn't even have to say anything. She didn't even have to speak. I can't keep stressing this. If you don't like me, you don't got to speak to me. So why does it matter? I'm not going to feel no kind of way if you walk past me and don't say nothing. I am not. I'm making you stank face. But I don't care. Because you're going to give me stank face when you decide that you're not going to speak to me. So you'll get the stank face back. But am I going to mess up all of my beauty and get on and fight and cut people in the face for a case? Because that could have been a case. That was a weapon. That was used as a weapon. Okay? Just saying. Regardless of who started it or not, the person with the item, with the object that did the hitting, that's a weapon at the point. At that point, that's considered a weapon if you did not know. I'm not going to do all that. I'm too old for that. They too old for that. They all too old for that. We all the same age. Too old for that. Too old for that. So now Marie is having a scene with her little baby. Her baby's so cute. And her dancing, and that's the thing in Mississippi is the dancing girls and the band and the J sets and the Sonic Boom of the South and the DDL girls, and then the other girls, the purple girls, her daughter's dancing with. And so Gucci comes up and they have the conversation, and Gucci does her thing because she can still drop it like it's hot and whatever the case may be. And, she says what she's saying to everyone when it comes up, about this. And I see somebody say, why she keep talking about it? Well, it's part of the show. She got to talk about it. Y'all quit acting like y'all don't know that these people are on TV and filming. Stop it. Do you think she want to keep talking about it? She probably don't. But she has to. It's a show. Stop acting like you don't know it's a show, because it is a show. She got to talk about it. Okay? She got to talk about it. So they're talking about it. And so Marie's daughter is going to be in the Christmas parade, which is a big thing there in Jackson, during Christmas and Thanksgiving time. And so she's trying to set it up so Gucci can talk to Sunjai. All right, because Sunjai was there. And so apparently Sunjai has gotten all involved. And Sunjai is having a lot of airtime and talk time on the show as well. So going to see how that's going to play out. Let's see what else we got.
I was talking to Tamra. Yeah, but still, like, I was regardless talking to Tamra, TV, but you know how y'all are, and you going up there and I'm about to speak to her, and that's why I walked out. Yeah, but
honestly, Shantae running her mouth talking about, I'm sorry, this, that, and that, when I know it's not genuine. You waited until this event to say something when you could have easily called me. You could have easily had my daddy set up a time, a day, or a meeting. We could have came to his house, but I didn't hear anything from you until today, and you knew you were seeing me. I'm sorry if I'm not taking what you're saying to heart when you're not even being real. Shantae is playing a victim role, and I don't have time to sit up here and entertain someone who's not going to hold themselves accountable for something they've been doing for years and it finally caught up to them.
All right. So here we go. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. I thought the wrong thing.
Love and Marriage, Detroit.
Black excellent.
Hold on. Let me go back because I want y'all to see this. Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm not taking what you're saying to heart when you're not even being real. Shantae is playing a victim role, and I don't have time to sit up here and entertain someone who's not going to hold themselves accountable for something they've been doing for years and it finally caught up to them.
All right. So I want y'all guys to see this. Okay. So now Sunjai is saying that she's not having it. Right? She don't want to hear anything Sogucci had to say because she could have called her, which was true, you know. But again, it's the show. Now, Sogucci could have called. I would have called and I would have, apologized for acting that way because she was there. Now, does Sogucci owe anybody any explanation or any apologies? No, she don't. Okay, no, she don't. She don't. She's a grown woman. Sunjai's a grown woman too. All right. They already know how this is going down, how this has been going down. Okay, so we trying to figure out as fans, why is it still a problem? And who's the prize? What are we getting from this? The kids are grown and they got their own lives. They got babies now. Are we fighting over JJ? Because that's the only thing I can see is we got mad still because JJ's over here, not over there. Why is it that we got to be pressed? Why we keep bringing up that Selena was there first and Selena was in the show with the girls, and why? What does that have to do with what's going on in 2023 on Belle's Collective with Sogucci and JJ being a cast member on this platform? I don't know. You ain't gonna like me. I don't care. This don't have nothing to do with that. And why is Selena on this show other than for some drama? I said it. I don't care who don't like it. I say it again. Mess equals mess. That's that man and that woman together now. Those kids are grown. They don't owe their kids nothing. I ain't finna give my kids no explanation for nothing that I do. I'm grown. They the kids. I don't care how old they get. So you grown, you gonna mind your grown business at your grown house. So two adult women got into a fight. Why? Not over no kids, because the kids is grown. So the only thing that I can see is you fighting over JJ. That's the only thing you guys got connected. The prize. JJ is the prize. So I'm going to sit here a little bit and talk about that. Now, JJ has confessed his love to his woman on this platform several times. On any interview JJ go on, JJ tells us how much he loves him some Gucci. You guys look at the cameras. Y'all see how JJ is living. JJ and Gucci got a nice home. We can't say that for everybody that we've seen on here. JJ has a nice home. Latrice has a nice home. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So let's make it make sense. Is JJ the prize? Because I want to understand why does Sogucci have to speak to Selena? Now, Selena is a beautiful woman. Okay? I love watching her on the dolls. She's good for TV. And I'm not saying she's not good to be on the show for the Bells, because she might be. But do we have to bring her on as fighting with Sogucci? Women in their 40s fighting? Make it make sense to me. Is that how it should be portrayed? When she comes on, if she comes on as a friend of the show, or even if she get a spot, that's what we want to do. Because we see this all the time. We seeing this everywhere we go. We're seeing it on Housewives. We seeing it. I mean, all of these old women out here fighting. Like, I'm too old. Let me tell you something. I barely can get my ass out the bed without my knees hurting. Do you know how they have to recover over fighting? Like, you gotta recover from a fight. Like, that ain't nothing. You just jump back on in your 40s. You're not 25 no more. So you telling me that the producers then told you to come out here and make this mess, this drama, and y'all, this is what y'all doing. I want y'all to fight. If they didn't tell y'all to do that and y'all doing that on your own, then shame on you. Shame on you. Not everybody in Mississippi looking at y'all rolling their eyes. All the people at church. Because I'm from Mississippi and I know how they act. And I know what they do. And I'm exactly from where y'all from. And I know exactly how them people act. And I know they talking about y'all. They're talking about y'all on the internet. So I know they're talking about y'all in person. Y'all need to stop that. You stop that fighting. And nobody got to say that I'm pressed for no interviews. I'm pressed for somebody to talk to me. This, that. You can throw a slug. You can even come on my own personally and tell me how you feel about what I say. I don't care. I'm going to say it as a woman in my 40s. I'm not finna be out here starting no fights. Now, I will finish one, but I ain't finna start now. Okay? Unless you done disrespecting me to the fullest. And the only way you can disrespect me is you done touch one of my kids. Or you done slept with my man and I done told you he was my man and he done told you I was his man and you just didn't get it. Then yeah, we're going to have a problem fight. So, with that being said, why is Selena and Sogucci fighting? Because JJ is her man. And Selena is his ex-wife. Make it make sense to me. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all might not want to hear what I got to say, but I'm saying it anyway. Now, let's look at the screen. This is what's going on the internet. These women are constantly going back to back. Carlos has stated whose side are you on and took a poll, which is so messy for these grown women. Okay? So Gucci had to defend herself. Latrice is done jumped into it. So Latrice is going low. And then also Sunjai has joined into it. And so Gucci is going back and forth with her stepdaughter. Now, if y'all don't tell me this ain't some mess, if y'all don't tell me that this is some mess. Now, I expected it to be some drama, but I didn't expect it to be to where it got so deep into this type of drama to where it's going to affect these people past the show. Like, these people got to deal with this now. The show is gone and they still have to deal with this. And then the thing about it is they are reliving it again because the show has already aired. So then they had to go back and deal with that 6 months ago when they did the scenes in the episode, right? Now they're showing it to us. And so now they're rehashing it again. So that's when you get these comments and everything, because this is all new again to them. And now they got to talk about it again, right? This is a mess. This is just a mess. I'm just sorry. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. But for anybody that want to know, I'm Team Gucci. I just am. Because I felt like in that particular moment, when she walked past her and she did not speak, she didn't have to. Should Selena have said something? No, she shouldn't have. Regardless, it's built up from disrespect from years to years. Get over it. You're grown. Your kids are grown. You don't even have to talk to her about your kids no more. Y'all don't got to talk about that no more. You don't have to have nothing to say to this woman again. If they get married, y'all have a wedding, y'all sit on 2 different rooms. You don't have to talk to her. You don't have to talk to her. Okay? I'm just saying. So you shouldn't have said nothing to her then. Should have let her walk on about her business. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Because what happened was when Sogucci threw her purse and her shoes down, if she felt threatened at any moment, she should have threw the first lick, because that's what I would have did. Because if I feel threatened, I ain't gonna let you hit me first. Just saying. And so if Selena felt threatened when Sogucci threw her purse and shoe down, so she hit her first. Well, when Sogucci threw her purse and shoe down, she should have threw her purse the different direction. The purse should have went that way, not on the ground. So that's how she got hit first. You got to always, when you going to war, baby, come on now. You got to be ready. Can't be letting folks sneak you like that. I'm sorry. If y'all gonna act like kids, you better fight like kids. Because fight like an old lady ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's just go on for it. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. That's all I gotta say about Belle's tonight, is that it's messy, 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 and y'all need to fix that and stop that fighting in them Jackson streets. I can't say it right. Streets. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Carlos, you stop, because you're doing too much now. Now I'm a big fan. You know I love you, Carlos. But me seeing my sisters, my Mississippi sister girls go down like this on TV, I don't like this. This part I don't like. I don't like. Okay? I don't like. It might be good for TV, but it's not good for the household. The aftermath is much, much worse. When the cameras and lights and action has stopped, these people have to live with each other. These people have to go home. These people have to entangle together as families. And now we have watched it destroy. And now everybody wait for the next season to see what's going to happen. But these people got to continue to live like this. Y'all didn't have to do it that way. We could have. You had to not with the hands and the fists and the blows. We shouldn't go. We should go there. We shouldn't go there. I'm sorry. All right, Miss Monica, gonna move on. She's gonna get off her soapbox, and let's see what else I got. All right, so you guys make sure that you tune in on Mondays and watch Sogucci and Aikisha. They have their little IG live, and they be spilling the beans. And they be telling the tale. So make sure you guys join them. And we gonna jump into the new show. So now we got some new stuff to talk about. Love and Marriage Detroit was giving the big D. They came in swinging from episode 1. I'm just gonna sit big and let it roll.
Love and Marriage Detroit.
Like excellence. Let's get the party going. Let's go.
I'm a fashion designer, social media influencer. We're both parents, like 50-50.
So I'll be at the club tonight.
Do what you want.
I got my Berry Gordy Jr. on.
Russell shared Brandon had a new artist.
You gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut, bro.
I'm changing my career to be a chaplain.
I am not trying to be nobody's first lady.
If she would have said no, I probably would have still done it.
I'm Dr. LaToya Thompson, physical therapist. I'm the owner of Opulence Wine.
I invested in you with Opulence.
Put the money together.
It came from me, though. This is time for the men to take lead.
Why not have a mentor?
Marcel.
You have to be the movement. I'm not even joking.
You are holding me back.
I'm not happy.
I just want everybody to have my back.
Do not call my husband.
I broke every bone in your body.
So let's do what I do. Nobody knows what you do.
They're fake as hell.
Love and Marriage Detroit. New series premieres Saturday, June 24th at 9/8 Central on OWN.
On the trip, we're gonna do a man's trip. So we're doing the trip just the fellas.
Are y'all asking or telling?
I'm not asking. Well, I don't do
How about
asking.
you? You asking or telling?
We are the
Okay, now let's just pause it there. It's giving. It was giving from the first episode, and that was the first scene. Okay, so you guys met the couples. We got Brandon, we got Kristen. Okay, we got Caleb and let me get my names for. I be forgetting the people names. Hold on. Hold on. What I do with the people names, y'all? Caleb and what is? Hold on, I got it here. Okay, so we got the Harrises, Russell and Caleb. We got the Smiths, Brandon and Kristen, and we got the Thompsons, Anthony and Latoya. Okay, so now we got 2 influencers and a doctor, physical therapy doctor. All right, and the guys, we got a producer. Russell does something, but we know he trying to be a pastor. He wants to be the man of the cloth. And then we got Anthony. I don't know what Anthony does, but we do know Anthony works with his wife on her wine company, and then also he does something with TV. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, so now the first scene that everybody's meeting up. All right, they're having a little picnic thingy. They all have their white on. They got the cute little kids with them, and it immediately just goes into left field because Anthony is on this man movement. Okay, he's friends with Maurice. Maurice is he's Maurice's mentee. Maurice is his mentor. That's all I got to say. And he is saying that, hey, the men rule and they run this. But it just don't look like that with his wife, though. I'm still trying to understand because he don't look like he running nothing with the doctor, Latoya. I'm just saying. I don't know. But he had a lot of bark. But I just see her just looking back at him like, because his bark is just really tiny. So on that scene we just saw, he is saying that he wants to go on a man's trip. He was taking the guys with him, but Brandon is supposed to be his homeboy, so he always throwing Brandon out there like he is really trying to fight with Christina. Anthony is. He's trying to start something with her. And so Christina's like, Brandon not going nowhere because Brandon need to ask permission. So how y'all guys feel about that? Does your man have to ask you permission for him to go on the boys' trip? She said that he knows why he has to ask for permission. It's not because she's trying to be an alpha woman, because all y'all men gonna come for me. It's that he's messed up already. See, this is where the problem come in. We always give you that inch. But when we give y'all inch, y'all try to take a mile. So now he in trouble because he's not already messed up before. So yes, he has to get permission to do things in order for her to trust him and keep their marriage going because she don't trust him because he broke the trust. He looks like he's going to continue to break the trust. So this particular episode was totally about the Smiths, Brandon and Kristen. Watch this.
Smiths, been married for 11 years. I was scrolling on Twitter one day. I'm like, who is this? I followed her, and then she followed me back. We got married in less than 6 months. She moved to Detroit 4 days before our wedding. We've been on a roller coaster ride ever since.
Definitely a roller coaster.
I am an entrepreneur. I started a company called Star Factory 17 years ago. I groom and develop artists.
I'm a fashion designer, social media influencer, and image consultant. I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm gonna say about 11, 12 years.
I got 2 beautiful daughters, Brittany and Bailey.
Say hello.
Hi. Star Factory is my baby.
All right, let's stop there. Now, they have been together for quite a while, and they made it work. Got married after 6 months of meeting on Twitter, which is online, okay? So they really didn't know each other. They really didn't know a lot about each other. So if he broke the trust in the beginning of the marriage or whatnot, that's to be expected because she really didn't know him, right? She really didn't. 6 months is not a long time. You don't know who you're with. To get married in 6 months, you don't know who you're with. Sorry, you just don't. So they made it work, and they're still making it work. So with him asking for permission, If that works for them, then Anthony, you need to mind your business. And you need to go over there and be the man movement with LaToya and not over here with Brandon and Kristen's business because it's working for them. So don't you come over here disturbing this family because they've already worked through whatever it is that he did. And now here you come over here talking about the man movement. Let's continue.
Star Factory is my business where I opened the doors 17 years ago, hoping to fill the void that Motown left. Because there were no opportunities, there were no training, there was no knowledge for an up-and-coming singer or rapper to tap into. You know, I got my Berry Gordy Jr. on and started a place that was all about artist development, vocal training. So there is a melody, right?
Yes.
There's a melody that exists. This melody is king. So I want it to sound way more singy and way less rappy.
Mhm.
So I don't need no prince to save me.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't need no prince to save me.
Naija is an artist. This girl really is onto something. She can actually make me look better. She could maybe be one of my poster children for my business, Star Factory. And she might even be able to make me a little money.
If she's so bad, I might get charged. Shade in me, shine regardless. Cause he where he wanna be.
Pause.
Oh.
Hey, let me have you step out for a second.
Okay.
Just take 5.
Okay.
Get a drink of water, do your thing.
Thank you.
Hey.
What you doing?
I signed Naija as my new artist. I have not told my wife yet because I just feel like there's a time and place to present things to my wife so that it makes sense. And right now is not the time. Recording. What's up?
I was just calling. What are you recording?
The artist that's in town.
She working on an album?
Nah, I mean,
Okay.
can I resume the session?
I just haven't heard from you.
I mean, that's because I have a job. You know what I'm saying? That's normally how that
My
works.
husband is built like, I know what he's done. I know what he's capable of doing. I refuse to let history repeat itself.
I never grew up thinking that I was going
Okay, so let's just pause and we're going to come back to that. Now, let's talk about this conversation. Automatically, this is what you guys do. I'm going to give you guys a little tip. I'm talking to the men. This right here automatically makes us feel like something is going on or wrong because now you've already changed your tone. You acting weird. You acting like you don't want to be bothered when she's only just calling you. So now I'm like, well, what's wrong? What's the problem? In the same way that she's acting, us women are going to act that way. You are holding a secret because you know your back history. So now, why don't you think that this is not going to give her red flags because you didn't tell her that you signed a new artist, which is your wife, and this is a big deal because this is her business as well. But then you want to ask why women act the way we act. Make it make sense. Brandon, you're not off to a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for us. Okay. I'm gonna need for you to step it up. Okay. This is not looking good for you. You just already from the beginning, you just acting up. Come on now. Let's make it make sense.
to have a husband.
That's an idea you just need to let go because that's what you mean when you was 22?
Are you looking for new artists in the club? Like new up-and-coming artists?
Given the history with artists and you, that's what I don't like.
Are we just talking business? Because y'all keep talking about history.
Okay, so now let's just stop it right here. Now, Kobe done told that he got a new artist. Now, do we truly believe that Kobe did not know? That she did not know? Did Russell not tell Kobe that she did not know when he told her? There's no way that I'm going to believe that Russell did not say that she did not know. Because he told Russell that she did not know. But Kobe, just being Kobe, was like, well, she needs to know. And I'm going to find a way to tell her. Was Kobe wrong or right? Was it truly an accident? Or was she out of line? She in somebody's business? She got a whole leg in there or just a pinky toe? I'm just saying. Now, here go Anthony, Mr. Man Movement.
So like late night
And at
calls,
home-
texts. What?
Hey.
I'm asking
Keep your toes
a
over here.
question.
No, keep your
Why
toes.
can't I ask a
Keep
question?
your toes over here.
So Brandon, I'm just curious. You're developing a new artist?
How did you know?
Well, Russell shared with me that Brandon had a new artist.
A few days ago, I talked to Brendan. He has a new artist that he's working with.
Who's the new artist?
I don't remember her name. I can't even think
Oh,
of
it's a female.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I told him that she didn't know yet.
I'm recording the girl that's pretty much my artist.
Okay.
That I haven't told my wife about yet.
So why haven't you told your wife?
I have to find the right way to present it to her.
Russell never told me that Christina was not informed that Brandon signed a new artist. So, not information that I was privy to, because I would have never asked this man at their anniversary dinner about his new artist had I known.
Russell.
I was gonna have a private conversation with my wife.
Oh. It's sad that I had to find out from somebody else that you have a new artist.
I was waiting for the right moment to reveal this news, but Kobe put me in a headlock.
Is that the only new artist you're developing?
It is feeling like straight up betrayal.
I see what you're doing, and if you want to do this on the anniversary, then you gotta do better than that.
Is Brandon coming at me?
Brandon, this is your wife. I would have expected your wife to know before your boy. Like, I'm just saying, I would have expected you to communicate that with
Sometimes guys run things like that.
But check it out.
No.
Stay out of their household.
I'm not in their household. All I'm saying
in our household right now.
She doesn't have her whole leg in her household.
She got a toe or something.
No.
Stay here.
Everybody's talking and they're going back and forth, but nobody's answering the question that I want to know.
Who's the new artist?
It's a girl. She's pretty dope.
Like, is this somebody that's signed to you?
Yes.
Like, with a contract?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. You going and signing contracts without letting your wife know. That's something that you should have said to me.
I had plans on telling you. I told Russ I was gonna tell you.
You sign a contract.
Listen, you about to get all upset over some paperwork? You done signed hella brand deals without telling me first.
Brand deals is not the same thing
How's it
as
different?
giving the history because you know the history.
So Brandon did cross the line with another artist. He was having an emotional connection with her. It was devastating for me when I found out. I was completely crushed because this is somebody that I helped out. I took under my wing. I supported this person. And I felt betrayed. I felt crossed. I'm not reliving that.
We've already been through that. I learned.
That's why you come to me and you tell me. You don't just go and get a whole new artist and not bring it to me. Why do I have to be here finding out that you have a new artist? It takes away from our time. It takes away from family time. We're supposed to be building something new. We've been talking about that. And now you're bringing somebody else into the equation. How do we start something new? Make time for other stuff. Make time for date night.
Come on,
you
let's do
on
a
my head
sidebar.
about
Come
date
on.
nights. But now you're about to be giving your time to a whole nother person. And I'm supposed to be cool with that? That's not what's up.
Okay. Who's that girl? Hey, girl. Yeah. You guys know, and I know, that right there has already started the drama between those two couples. I am here for it because if Kobe did not know, or she did know, it doesn't matter. Brandon is going to be forever mad with her. I hope that she's telling the truth and she did not know and did not do that on that girl's anniversary. But this is TV and we definitely have to have a storyline. And this was a hell of a one to start. So, kudos again, Carlos. You have done it. You have started a new drama chapter between Black love. kudos to you. You have gotten the award for destroying Black love. Carlos, you should be on the BT Awards, and they should make one for the best producer to destroy Black love, Mr. Carlos King. Because you definitely doing that. You are definitely doing it, and you bringing it to us to see. Okay, so that is your drama TV for today. That is your episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm thinking about putting Let's Talk About It on a podcast, guys. Let me know how you feel about that. Thank you guys for joining, everyone that was in the live, and thank everyone that's going to come in behind and watch this episode. I'm thinking about trying to see where I'm going to put Love and Marriage Detroit, because I know it's going to be good. I don't want to have my shows too long because you guys are definitely not going to watch the whole show. So I'm thinking that I'm going to probably drag this one out and do it by itself, maybe on a different day, maybe right after the show. I'll probably do it after the show. That depends on. But I'll see how exactly I want to do it, because I don't want to make my lives too long, right? So I definitely thank you guys for stopping in and sharing the tea with me. And yeah, this was a good one. They get better and better every day, right? So remember, next Sunday, I will be away. Okay, I'm going to the SIP. So who knows? I might pop in, but I'm sure I'm going to have some information when I get back. And stay tuned. Might have some things brewing while I'm in the SIP. Some IG lives for sure. I know I'll be on IG live for sure. Friday, I will not be doing Belle's live because I'll actually be traveling. And so, yeah. So I won't be doing that because I'm sure I will be tired when I get to Mississippi. So I'll catch you guys next Friday on that. But like I said, I will be in the SIP a whole week. So I definitely will be doing some IG lives. I'm going to go on Farris Street, and I'll go live on IG and let you guys see what that's looking like and things like that. You know, I'll give you guys a tour, maybe, if I have time. But other than that, you guys check me week after next here. But you can check me on IG during the week live. But I won't be back to my YouTube channel till after next Sunday. Because again, I will be I'll be out in the streets. Okay? So I'll be outside. What the people say, I'll be outside. So I'm probably gonna go to New Orleans. So just check out my IG live. And if you guys go over there to the TikTok, and make sure you follow me so I can start going live on TikTok as well. And also make sure you are following me at Girl What's the Tea _ on IG. Not AKA Girl. I changed the name. I didn't change the type. I just changed the name. It's still the same name. Okay. So make sure you guys follow me over there. And I'm at Girl What's the Tea on Twitter, at Girl What's the Tea on TikTok, at Girl What's the Tea on Facebook as well. All right. So you can follow me at all those handles. Make sure you like it. Like. Even if you don't watch it, the whole thing, just please make sure you like it. Okay. Share to your friends and your neighbors and your family, because y'all already know Girl What's the Tea, she lit. You know, y'all. Come on over here and get some good content. All right. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Adios.
Hello, it's your girl with the tea. Let's talk about it.